is up? What's going on, everybody? See this thing. That one? Yeah, yeah, that one's good. What's everybody up to today? Home day. Did you hit that thumbs up? Yo, Andrew, how are you? You at work? Or you at home? What's going on? Guess it says it raining down by you? I'm watching the Ashland, Virginia cam. It's kind of like a rainy day there. It's raining. It's raining everywhere. Um, I don't think it's raining here. Let me go look. Nope, no rain. But I do see it rain in other places. I was watching uh, Horseshoe Curve webcam. It was raining there, raining in Virginia. Yeah, it's better than snow. Got some of the ABC blocks you recommended for the brewery working very well. Yeah, good. Yeah, yeah, they work good. You can use them for a lot of things, weighing down things, holding things, measuring things. Like I said, they're 1 inch by 2 inch by 3 inch. Yeah, I have a bunch of them. I think I have like four of them. And sometimes four isn't even enough, especially if you're doing stuff. But yeah, definitely, having two of them is nice because you do the walls, keeps everything nice and square. Yeah, like if you need to weigh something down, because you're gluing it, that works too. Yeah, they really help. I think I was gonna try and scratch build a wooden fence out of some coffee stirrers. I think I still may. I have to figure out how big these stirrers are and what they would be in HO. So I really don't want to cut them. I'll have to see. Yeah, that brewery kit, that's a nice kit. Looks like a lot of pieces. It'll be nice when you're done. I like DPM kits. I have a few of them. I think I like them better than Walther's kits. Yeah, it'll go together pretty quick. Once you get going, you'll have your walls up and glued together in no time. Yep, stinking rain. Who else is here? It's four people. Who else is here? You got some TV people. Got some people that don't want to talk. What? If I was giving out money, you would be talking, wouldn't you? No, no snow. No, it's 55 degrees out today. No, I went to Target earlier and a couple other places. It was in short pants. No, it's 55. It's ridiculous. I think tomorrow's going to be cold though. I don't know. This weather's kooky. No, we haven't had snow in a couple weeks. Yeah, at least two, maybe three. We don't get much snow here. More rain. Supposed to be windy too, they said. Uh, Tomorrow. Windy. It's windy all the time anymore. I don't know why. It's been windy like religiously. A couple days a week. Sometimes it feels like the whole week. Since like, I don't know, September, end of August, something like that. It's relentless wind. Just goes right through you. Going to give some folks my money. Oh, you're heading to Greenberg. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe you'll give them some money. You might go and not see nothing you like. Depends what, how much stuff you need. Obviously, if you need stuff, you know, don't give them too much money. Impulsively buy something. Yeah, usually that happens. Yeah, see something you like or something, you know. Yeah. Do you already have like rolling stock and locomotives and things like that? Like for me, I'm pretty much done buying rolling stock and locomotive. I got one locomotive that I put on pre-order, but that's about it. And I wouldn't even have ordered that if it wasn't something special. But yeah, as far as rolling stock, I think I got enough. Can't fit it all in my layout. Did you just happen to be on YouTube or did you get a notification that I was live or something like that, Angel? Or did you just like refresh your page and saw me live? So I think a lot of people don't get a notification. Don't know why. Oh, you got a notification. Yeah, I don't know why. Like Jimmy and Digger, they all say they'll get a notification, but it's like they'll get it an hour from now or something. I don't know. It's YouTube. Good old YouTube. I guess you got a spot on your layout for your brewery. An idea where it's going to go. Will it be rail served? You know, I saw something. I was watching Hobo Shoestring, some old videos from him, and he had these. I don't know if you've ever seen them. They're container tanks. They're tanks like little, I don't know, 20,000 gallon, 10,000 gallon tanks that are on those. They put them on intermodal trains, and he happened to come across some in the yard, and it was beer. It had beer on it. It was it said alcoholic beverage. I forget who it was. Began with an S. I can't remember who the beer company was, but yeah, I didn't know that they moved beer in like those little tankers that they put on trailers. I just thought it was chemical in those little tank things. But I guess you could have them uh, go to a brewery if they're on a truck or something. Or they wouldn't go there with an intermodal train. They would get offloaded onto a truck and then go wherever. Thinking of doing a printing plant. Not sure about other industries yet. Yeah, printing plant's pretty good. That's a pretty good industry to do because you got a lot. You got cardboard coming in or paper coming in on box cars, chemicals maybe, printing chemicals. Depends how big it is, I guess, how big the plant is. And then you got trucks and box cars taking stuff out. That's a pretty good multi-purpose industry to get rail service. It's nice when you can combine, you know, stuff that the place uses, you know, and then stuff that it would ship both by rail and truck. You get a couple different types of box cars or types of cars going there, tanker cars, box cars, grain cars. Some big brewery like Coors, maybe they have like hopper cars of different grains coming to them instead of trucks. Who knows? What's up, Mystic? How you doing today? But those beer cars you were talking about were Coors beer. I think they ship it cold or something. Could be, but yeah, I was just really surprised it's a tank. Could be. What's going on, Mystic? Where you been? I missed you. Everything okay? Are you sick? Mad at me? Sick and mad? Did you miss me, Boxcar Jerry? Saw you the other day, Wigwag. It's not like I haven't seen you in a week and a half or something. I don't know the last time I seen Mystic. Maybe right after New Year's or something. I can't remember. But it's been a couple weeks, I think. Haven't been attending live streams much. No, it's okay. But I don't even think I've seen you like on YouTube, like commenting on people's videos or anything. But that's okay too. It's okay if you want to take a break. Anthony Middleport's taking a break. Yeah, breaks are good. As long as you're okay. What's up, Miss Wigwag? I'm going to call you Mystic. Sometimes it's hard to get on depending what's going on at the moment. Yeah, yeah, everybody's got stuff going on. One more day than a 3-day weekend. No, that's nice. Did you get your piece of furniture built? Taking a break, Jerry. If you piss me off, I would say it. Okay. Well, some people don't, so they just don't come back. That's okay, too. Then next week, I only work 2 days. What's up with that? What are they doing? Are they making changes over there? Cutting back time? What are they doing over there? Didn't you say they were doing something? They were going to cut back in the new year or something? You been working on your layout, Mystic? Just taking some time off. I worked through the holidays while everyone else is off. Oh, okay. That's nice. Take a break. Wish I could take a break. I do it every year. I take my major vacation in July. Well, it's not July. How many weeks vacation do you get? Nothing on the layout lately, but I will fire it up soon. That's okay. Is your wife home? I guess she is, right? I guess she's back from Japan. It's probably back to school time. Unlimited vacation days and 80 hours of well being. What do you mean, unlimited vacation days? Like, what, how's that work? Like, you could take like 3 months off? 80 hours of well being, 80 work hours? So that's like 2 weeks of work. Unlimited vacation days. How about get a load of that, Mystic? Jeez. That's just go on vacation the rest of the year. Andrew, is there ever a time when you guys don't get any calls? Like when you have a shift and you have nothing, like nothing comes in. Just sit around twiddling your thumbs. You take off 1 week per quarter. Yes, 80 work hours of well-being. That is used for doctors sick or too hungover. Yeah. But like you could take it at 8 hours at a time, right? One day. That's pretty good. The old goose egg happens from time to time. That must be nice, but probably not too much. Guess that's what happens when you're like in a populated area. Watch TV, work out, watch box. You're better off working out. Shame you can't bring your buildings to work and work on them. That'd be funny. You should set up a little modeling area at work. And what would be the difference if you did that or watch TV? It's no different, right? You're there. I think you could pull something off. Get yourself a little toolbox, put some stuff in it, put a kit in it, everything that you might need for it, bring it to work. Just looks like gear. I can. I got a car kit I need to bring and work on. There you go. Yeah, I mean, it's no different than you sitting there watching TV. You're there. That's all that matters. This helps the time go by. But then it sucks if you get a call and you're in the middle of glowing something. But c'est la vie. What's up, Rex Trains? The old building we sat next to the call center, and this lady did knitting while waiting for inbound calls. Yeah, what's the difference? I mean, something like that. Like, she's got her bag of yarn, got a couple of sticks, sits there, does whatever. Hello, thank you for calling. Yeah. Yeah, you might as well. What else you gonna do? Uh, Another guy would build houses with a deck of cards. Hmm. I guess that could be interesting for a while. Went to the train store today and they were closed. Hmm. How come they were closed, Rick? Did you read the sign? Was something wrong? Are they usually closed on Wednesdays? How far did you have to travel? Hope you didn't have to travel far. The guys at my old firehouse helped me build my bench work for my old layout at the station. Really? That's pretty cool. That's something. Wow. That's not bad. 86 miles? Rick, you should have called before you went. 86 miles? You drove 86 miles for nothing. Oh, man, Rick. You should have called before you went. What is wrong with you? And to answer your question, my brother-in-law is coming to build my hutch. Yeah. When is that? 2027? They got handymen that come out and do shit like that. I used to do a lot of stuff like that for people. Build IKEA stuff, put together IKEA stuff, or wherever. That was easy money. Where'd you get your hutch from? Amazon? Wigwag, you don't think you could put it together little by little? 86 miles. I can't believe you, Rick. 86 miles. It's heavy. Well, it's heavy as one piece, but each little part isn't heavy. My friend drove, and then we called another store that was nearby, and they closed permanently. Damn, man, you guys are batting 1,000. Damn, Rick, you're running out of stores. You ain't gonna have nothing soon. Good old internet. They never close. They're open 24 hours a day. Is that the closest train store to you? 86 miles away? I thought Mr. Muffin was closer. Oh, man. Come over to Columbus and visit the train station. They just took in a bunch of collections again. I'm going to guess Columbus would be pretty far for him. The only other store close to me is 150 miles. Damn. I guess that's a good thing, I guess. Otherwise, you'd be there like every day. But Yankee Dabbler's only 10 minutes away. I'm never there. I'd be lucky if I go there 5 times a year. I only go there when I need something. So I don't go there just to go there. Mr. Muffin is 4. Well, jeez. Yep. The internet never closes, Rick. Mystic, do you have any train stores by you? Do you have any by you, Andrew? Anything by you? Train station's pretty close to you, right, Wigwag? Digger's got Howard, Howard's train store. That's in town. It's not far. Just did a video on the door signals I put on the layout. Where does he get those door signals at? Yeah, we have Tiny Tim's in Ashland. You can maybe see them on the rail cam. Oh, really? How far is Ashland from you? Tiny Tim's, huh? I wonder where they are. Tiny Tim's. Tiny Tim's. Let's say. Tiny Tim's Trains. TTT. Ashland. Where are you, Tim? Maybe he's on the other cam. Looks like he's right on the main street there. The north cam. Maybe he's on the north cam. Iron Horses. Huh. Oh, there goes the railing. Yeah, I think he's just beyond the cam. I can't see him where he is. Oh, that's the other way. Okay, that's the town clock over there. Okay, this is just looking up the other way. So I guess he's that way. That's a pretty awesome spot for a train store. Sit out front and watch trains. How's Tiny Tim's? Is it a good store? That's an awesome name, Tiny Tim's. Digga. Hey there, Digga. Back. Ahoy. Mystic, I asked you a question. Do you have any train stores by you? Hi, Zoe. You got Facebook, huh? Question. What's your question? Maybe you can't see it on the cam. Not sure. I think if they turn the cam the other way, if they flip the cam, you'd be able to see it. I did have to spin it 180 degrees from the look you get here. I kind of see where he's at. I went to Google and I can see where he is. It's about a public library. I don't know what side of the street he's on though. Oh, there he goes. I see his store. It's on the other side of the street, across from the public library. Man, they even have chairs and tables out front there. Damn, man, that's pretty nice. Yeah, yeah. So he's behind the camera across the street. That is an awesome spot. Is it a good store? Yo, what's up, Human City? Thanks for stopping in. Nice to see you. Have a good night. Maybe Heath can answer. Mean making a loop the distance between the two straights? I don't know. What? You got a question? Uh, question. Meaning, did I miss part of your question? Wing wang? Alls I see question, and then I see meaning making a loop the distance between the two straights. I will make up an answer. Yeah, maybe. Is part of your question missing? Wing wang? I can't stand this friggin' YouTube, man. What the hell's the matter with YouTube? Channel activity. Why didn't it show that? What is the tightest loop can a person make in N scale? Tightest loop? Pretty tight. But it depends what you're going to roll on it. I mean, pretty tight, wag wag. If you just want to run a circle, but you're not going to, I mean, you can still run it. I mean, you can still run passenger cars on it. But they're not going to look nice going around if you don't care what they look like. 2 foot minimum. I don't know how big like this little circle. Like I used to have a piece of. I used to have a circle going around on the bottom of um, my display case, and that's like probably 24 inches, 26 inches, something like that. Well, it'd be free, but like if you put anything long, like 70-foot center beams, auto racks, it's just going to look funky going around the curve. It'll still go around the curve, but it's just going to look weird. If you don't care, then it's okay. I don't understand why it didn't have your other part of your question. I mean, I think Kato has like 24-inch radius, maybe 18. They might even have like 18-inch radius. I think I want to have it run around my TV stand. Yeah, just get some Kato track and just snap it together. Having to improve many comments. Wonder why. Huh. It's not something I did. I don't know. Ain't nobody cursing or anything. Like, I don't understand, like, why that would be something that needs to be improved. Tightest radius. Yeah, I don't know. I think Kato N scale track. They do have like I used to have like a brochure of Kato track, and it would show you all their different curved tracks and how their radiuses worked. But I'm pretty sure like you can get 18-inch curved track. Yeah, they even have 7-inch radius curves. Narrow gauge. Oh, it's narrow gauge. Well, the nice thing about Kato track is you could get their double track that's already doubled together and have two tracks. Uh, Viaduct curves. What is this one? Single viaduct. What the heck would you do with that? 4.5, 4 and 5/8 radius. Dang it! I wish I could find that brochure thing. But Kato's your friend, Mystic or Wigwag. Go get Kato track. You don't need that much. Go get Kato track. Uh, is it the train scale? HL? Huh? Okay. What? I'm having to. Is it the train scale? HL? No, you're N scale. You're talking N scale, right? Just looking to add some stuff to the Bourbon Cigar Lounge. I wanted to have a train on my stand the TV sits on. On a 9-inch radius, you might have trouble with steamers or six axles. Yeah, but he's not going to run anything like that. You just run some like 50 footers, 40-foot box cars, four axle locomotives, and you won't have no problems. I mean, you're not going to have any problems, like I said, even if you run something longer. It just isn't going to look right. Your problem would be like going around the curve on the inside, like part of the car is going to hang way over the track. Uh, I got some N scale stuff to sell you. I see people's answers and replies. Okay. Yeah, but get Kato track, whatever you do. Just get Kato. It'll snap together. You won't have no problem with it. If you wanted to, like, you could just put a little bit of silicone in little spots. You don't even need to silicone it all down. You just put a couple here, a couple tabs here and there to keep it from moving around so you don't knock it off. That's it. Yeah, long cars look kind of weird on tight radiuses. It's not like they won't run. They just look weird. Like on my N scale layout, like I didn't like the way like container cars looked on there. Um, they looked weird. Even my center beams kind of looked a little weird. My radiuses, I think, are 24 and 22, something like that. But mine's is flex track. Yeah, man, I got some nice GP38s for you. Here's a nice little Rock Island beauty for you. It won't focus. GP38 2. She's a beauty. She sounds nice too. Got box cars too if you want them. This is fine for transition error 45 force, so you need a minimum of 18 inches. Yeah, so 18 inches is pretty normal. I think you'll be good. Just depends how big your thing is. How big the top of your, what do you call it is, big wag? Looks expensive. Yeah, it's not cheap, big wag, you know. I do have some DC ones. If you want DC ones. I got some DC Atlas with Kato drives, GP38s. They're nice, man. They run so good. But that's DCC. You just get DC. You don't need DCC, do you? Make noises yourself. Woo woo. Ding 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 ding. What's up, Eddie? All you got to do is just, you know, hold back a month or so from buying bourbon, and you know you can swing for the Rock Island. What's up, James? Rick, it's not a bad store. Ashland beat Railroad. When Where are you located? Oh, so Tiny Tim's is pretty decent, Andrew. Probably just DC. It's just for looks. Yeah, yeah. Hey, you don't need a big train. Yeah, I got some DC locomotives. I think that Conrail I have. I think it's a 6 axle. It's an it is a -8. That's a 6 axle. But I think it would run around there. I think I ran it around my little tiny layout that I did at my other house on the table. But definitely those other locomotives I got would run on there. They run good, man. They run so good. Quiet, nice. Just they have old style couplers on them. That's all. That's the only sucky part. Yeah, the Steelers, they lost like the Eagles. They suck. I had to approve your message each time you write HO. Try writing capital H and the number O. Huh, that's funny. Just because you wrote ho. Um, yeah, that's probably why they lost, Eddie, because Zoe went to the game. It's probably because Zoe went to the game. That's why they lost. If he would have stayed home, Zoe, they might have won. You might even be able to find some used Kato track on Fleabag. Be able to find some cheap, but I don't think Kato track is that expensive. It's my suggestion to you, Wigwag. Buy Kato track. Don't buy regular track. It'll just snap together. It'll stay together. You won't have to worry about it coming apart. Like I said, you just tack it down a couple spots and it won't move. The rest of it you're going to need to secure some way because it'll come apart. You need a carpenter to come build the hutch. Nah, it just needs somebody can read instructions. Like Kato, that's like an awesome suggestion. Well, yeah, I mean it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer, Wigwag, for something like that. It's not like you're, doing any kind of curves or sidings or switches. You're just sticking track together and you're done. I don't know what's going on with YouTube and all these approval things. What's up, Blue 87? Yeah, I don't know why. What's going on, Eddie? Getting any snow? What's happening, Blue? Yeah, I can't believe you would need much track either, Wigwag. I can't believe that top is that big. Yeah, go to Fleabay and see if you could buy like a bunch of Kato track, maybe used or something. Even when it's used, it's pretty good. Maybe Heath has some for you. No rain. Got any snow, Eddie? Am I an Eagles fan? Can't stand football. Football is foosball. Yeah. Not an Eagles fan. Can't stand football. I don't really watch too much sports. Once in a while, baseball, but that's pretty boring. When I want to go to sleep, I'll put on baseball. Blue Jackets fired their coach. Who's going to be their coach now? You're running N scale today? Using a battery. I didn't know you had N scale trains, James. Just seen the new Lionel catalog, and they want $2,700 for the new Allegheny steam engine. Does that surprise you, Rick? Come on. Nothing in that catalog is cheap, Rick. I like listening to a baseball game on the radio while doing tasks. Yeah, that's a little easier to do. Hey, DB Tech, I have 20 minutes until I can leave work. Well, I guess this is as good a place as any to waste your 20 minutes. So I can't believe that's all you bought, DB Tech, at the train show last week. Can't believe it. That's it. If I watched your live, I would have seen it. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I'll make up for it at Amherst. I bet you will. Shoot, you better limit yourself there. That could be dangerous, DB Tech. There's probably a lot of stuff that you could buy, like junk stuff, like, you know, parts stuff that you like. A lot of that stuff there. Maybe $100. 25 is your normal show. Maybe $100 there, DB Tech. Maybe two. We don't like the Capitals. Stretch Penguins. Come on, man. Go Caps. I do like the Capitals. I do kind of like hockey. I was into hockey last year. I was rooting for the Caps to win the Stanley Cup. They sucked. I'll take 250 and see what I find. You'll find a lot, probably. Are you driving up there, DB Tech? Hmm. Better bring some boxes or something. Maybe if you got like a wagon or something, you can bring that with you, DB Tech. Sounds like you're gonna have a lot of stuff to carry. Hmm. I have to get some of those totes that I can snap shut for the back of my pickup. Yeah, they'll work pretty good. Yeah, you're going to need something to carry all that stuff around in DB Tech. I think a wagon, a baby carriage, something. That's what you walk around with the show in. A little baby carriage. Put all your crap in there. Going to TCA train show in Cleveland in a couple weeks. See if I can find anything. Aren't those TCA shows like all hoity-toity people there? I'm sure you hung out at Century 3 Mall. Baby carriage. I'm serious. I'm not being funny. I'm serious, DB Tech. I've seen people with them at train shows. Baby carriages, um, wagons. Um, yeah, I'm 100% serious. I'm not joking with you. What's up, Canadian Locomotive Logistics? Your name's too long, man. Rick started in O, didn't have enough room or money. Yeah, need a lot of room. Well, depends how big your layout is. You really don't need a lot of room for O scale. Just if you have, you know, desires of a big layout, you know. Too much for you to say 3 words, but they're long words. It's not like they're like short words. They're long, drawn out words. It's too big. It's too many words. I think you have the biggest name on YouTube. How many letters is that? 42? 26 or 27 letters? Jesus, man. Nah, you don't have to hyphenate it for me. Andrew. Well, you do have a kind of a big basement, Rick. Uh, yeah, you got to save up your money. You got to save up your money to buy one of them $2,500 locomotives. Jesus, man. You know how many HO locomotives I could buy for that? Holy cow. DB Tech, just think what you would do with $2,500 at a train show. You need a truck to bring that stuff home. Zoe has 33 letters. Yeah, she does have a pretty damn long name. Your name's too long, too, Zoe. I would buy presents for you, Jerry. You don't have to buy presents for me, DB Tech. Thank you, though. It looks professional. Yeah, I guess so. If you say so. Norm is about 30 minutes. Who's Norm? Who's Norm? He's a YouTuber. Norm's Trains, huh? You should subscribe to Rick's channel. Digger put Rick's channel in here. Rick has a nice layout, Andrew. He just doesn't post a lot of videos. I don't know what his deal is over there. But you can watch some of his videos and see some of his layout. Mystic, are you still here? I think it's almost time to go home, DB Tech. You don't post many either. Well, you know. You don't really. Do you have a layout, Andrew? Aren't you building your layout or something? Or it's different if you don't have a layout. $10? Okay. Oh man. Don't forget to do an oil change before your trip to Amherst, DB Tech. How was work today? Work was great. I didn't work today. Today's my day off. I had off today. I have to post. I have something to post this week. I've been doing a couple of days on the layout. Well, that's good. Yeah, their club is kind of snooty. Some members won't even answer any questions. And, they're elite people. You need a lot of money to buy those trains, man. They're like doctors and lawyers and, high class business people. I'm still waiting on Digger to film a UK freight train for me. Yeah, you'll have better luck of him coming over and filming an American freight train. He doesn't see freight trains where he lives. There's no freight trains where he lives. There's no freight trains there. And I think he's only got like one or two passenger trains a day. The only freight train that you're going to see from Digger is on his layout, Eddie. What kind of work schedule do you have that you don't work today? I got one that I don't work today. I don't know. I don't ask. It's just today I don't have to work. I gladly accept it. Ask no questions. I'm done asking questions. I don't care anymore. Done asking questions. Done. I'm done. He has to physically leave his house. Come on, Digger. Live a little. He left his house today. He went to the car wash. Washed his Jeep. See? Catch a freight train would be a good 70 miles. You know how long 70 miles is over there, Eddie? It's like an eternity. It's like going from one end of Pennsylvania to the other. Is it a holiday or are they just sick of you? No, it's no holiday. And are they sick of me? No, there's just no work to do for me today. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, sometimes Saturday. That's it. Yeah, I work tomorrow. What's for dinner tonight? You know, Andrew, I just don't know. I have no idea. I have some lentil soup that I defrosted, so I'll probably have some of that, and I don't know, maybe chicken tenders. Got some chicken tenders today. Haven't had them in a while. Maybe that. Just no work. You only work when there's something to do. Well, if there's something to do on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. It's just nothing for me to do on Wednesday. I mean, I could go and do some work. There's something to do, but my normal job, no, there's nothing to do today for me. I smell supper cooking. We have pan fried pork chops, not sure what sides. You can't smell the sides? Chicken noodle soup with some mini saltines here. That's what you're having for dinner? Are you not feeling well? What's for dinner for you, Andrew? Do you know? He has off on Wednesdays. That's all. Yeah, that's all. I don't know. I don't, believe me, if I had my choice, I'd be off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and Friday. A can of chicken and dumplings. That sounds good. Wife is at Dover Air Force Base. What's that got to do with anything? Split pea soup. Yeah, split pea soup is good. I can't find those split peas at the store. Or trust me, I'd be making some. Can't find them. I got to go to a regular supermarket, I guess. Aldi doesn't have any. I don't know why. Not sure what I'm having. Just might go to Burger Puke. Burger King's good. Better than McDonald's. I like Burger King. Burger King's clean. My food's always hot. And they're always nice. Burger King's good. Don't know yet. Probably headed out to eat tonight. Son has Boy Scouts. Nice. Get pizza. What do you do for your work? I drive around and deliver things. Moonshine runs. Digger, we have some frozen chicken Kiev. I'm sure we'll have that soon. What is chicken Kiev? Regular supermarket in the soup aisle. Yeah, but I don't buy the canned one, TB Tech. That's like fake split pea soup. The canned ones. I buy like the dried beans, the pack, like a pound of them, and cook them that way. What's up, Jimmy? When you have off, Jerry, your fans would love Breakfast with Boxcar live show. Also, some fans would like a video from Digger that shows his typical day. Yeah, you're not going to get either one of them, probably. Your Burger King is awful. Packages of split peas, yeah. Yeah, they got to go to a regular supermarket. Usually, like last year, Aldi's had them all the time. Now they don't. I don't know what their deal is. It's the one thing about Audis that kind of ticks me off. They don't always have everything that you usually would like them to have. They'll get it and then they won't get it. Like they had crab cakes and lobster cakes. They're not great, but they're okay. And they just had them the other day. I picked up some. And they won't have them for like another year. Maybe they'll have them for Lent or something. I don't know. But yeah. It's the one thing I can't stand about them. See you later, Canadian dude. Yeah, I like McDonald's coffee. That's about it. I do like their fake steak and egg uh, bagel thing, but that thing's too expensive. It's not worth it. I can buy a whole lunch for that. They're like $6 or something. I can't afford that. I don't have DB Tech's money. Have you made it? Have you made it from before? What does that mean, DB Tech? Are you asking me, have I made split pea soup? Strong black hole, just like the bourbon pickles. Yeah, the bourbon pickles. Yeah, believe it or not, I have some in my cupboard. Wait, wait, I have a jar of them in there. But yeah, like you won't be able to get them until like summertime. Yeah. Have you made split pea soup from the peas? Yeah. I used to make it like a bunch of times last year. Because, like I said, last winter they had them. Yeah, man, I made it all the time. I love split pea soup. Split pea soup is like, hmm. I gotta say, it's probably my favorite homemade soup. I'll get a McMuffin every once in a while. A McMuffin is way out of line these days. Drove in one morning some months back and look at the price. It was $6.50. Really? For an egg McMuffin? Psh, yeah, that ain't happening. I have a hard time getting a Sizzly. They're like $4 on something. Sizzly's just like an egg sandwich for those of you that don't know. Egg, bacon, cheese on a bagel or muffin or something. Yeah, friggin' McDonald's, man. Yeah, I think one day I went in and was like a hash brown. I wanted to get like a hash brown or something from McDonald's. This was years ago, and it was like $3 or something. Like in $3, I buy a bag of potatoes for $3. What did Digger say? Yeah, split pea bean soup. Yeah, like I got bean soup. I got the bean soup from it's like 16 bean soup. I have a bag of that in the cupboard. I haven't made it. That's pretty good. But yeah, man, I really want some split peas now, DB Tech. Sizzlies is within reason, especially buy one. Yeah, yeah. Well, now they got the Sizzlies $5. Sizzly, the hash brown, and a cup of coffee, any size, $5. 5.32 it comes to. So you get a nice 24-ounce coffee, a hash brown, and a sandwich, breakfast sandwich. 5.32. All right, DB Tech. Have a good night, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Be safe driving home. Crock pot of navy beans with pork is good. I bet. I would eat the veggies. I would eat the veggies. You mean you would cut the veggies? Is that what you meant to say? Was your mom Italian, Wigwag, or was she Polish? She was the Polish one, or was she Italian? Now Wendy's actually has some pretty good breakfast sandwiches. Yeah, I've never been to Wendy's for breakfast. Never been there. How's the breakfast sandwiches at Randall's? They're probably good. Your mom was Polish. Okay, so your mom was Polish one. Could she cook? Those Polish ladies, can they cook? I don't know. Never had Polish food. I never had real Polish food, that is. Anybody ever bought any kits from 3D Central? Not me. Don't even know who they are. See you, Wigwag, enjoy your dinner. Yeah, my mom was an awesome cook. Yeah, be back if you're still here. They didn't have breakfast sandwiches at Randall's. Just traditional style breakfast dishes. It's all top notch. Well, I'm sure if you asked them, they would like throw some eggs and ham on some bread or something, wouldn't they? Wouldn't you, if you asked Beth, wouldn't she do it for you? She would do it for you, Eddie. I think she would. 3D printed kits looks like some cool stuff. Hmm. 3D Central. Is that their website? 3D Central. Yeah. Uh, oh yeah, yeah. I remember seeing these guys. If I'm not mistaken, what these people do is they have all these different people that 3D print stuff or design stuff or something like that. I'm not sure. Switchline decals, 3D production, Oak Island models. Yeah, yeah, I think that's what they do. Yeah, like the Caslo shops is somebody else. Like I've went to these people's websites. Like you can go to all these other brands that they carry, and this stuff is on their websites too. Yeah, but they have a lot of cool stuff. Holy crap! Do they have building kits though? I see a lot of like freight cars, locomotive passengers, fleet line builder. Yeah, it looks like it's all mostly car stuff, like cars, locomotives, passenger cars. Yeah. Never bought anything from them. They got some cool stuff though. They're kind of expensive. Too expensive for me. I can't afford them. I don't have DB Tech's kind of money. I think she would, Jerry. I know she would. She likes you, Eddie. Beth likes you. In fact, when I was talking to her, she said you were her favorite person. I have a lot of Menards buildings on my layout. Yeah, you can't beat those Menard prices. You can't beat those Menard prices. You know what's cool that they make, Andrew? That Ice Buster car. They make that Ice Buster. I don't know if it's the car or the kit for the gondolas. Uh, Back in the day, like the Chessie used to have this Ice Buster car that they would use to go into the tunnels and break the ice up from the roofs, from the ceilings. That's a pretty cool car. Whatchamacallit has one. Baltimore and Ohio Railroad Museum in Baltimore has one. It's pretty cool. It looks like something you could scratch build too. And there from the shipping. I like that all door box car. Yeah, that's a pretty cool one too. Yeah, yeah, that's a nice car. Yeah, they have some cool stuff that they make, but it's just too expensive for me. I don't. And then you got to paint it, decal it, and get trucks and wheels and couplers and. So I mean, if the car is $50, you're going to sink like another 10, probably 15, $20. And then if you want to get decals, another $10. Then time painting it. Yeah, can't be bothered. I bought their resin kit going to give a whirl on eBay of Pensy Gondola. Little out of my era, but whatever. It's my. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It'd just be cool to build it and get it the way you want it. And yeah, who cares what you run? Nobody's going to say anything. Closest thing is 44 miles away. I started a wood and metal something craft. Glor craft? Glor craft? What is that? Like 35 years ago. 35 years ago. Jesus, man. Where's it at? Do you even know? 35 years ago. I can't even find something from 3 days ago. You can pick it up at the store. I guess you guys are talking about, you and Rick are talking about Menards. I actually saw it recently. Nice. Well, why don't you dig it out and finish it, man? Dig it out and finish it. It might have fell apart. That glue probably dry rotted. See you, Zoe. Have a good night. Enjoy your dinner. Random questions. Do the Pine Barrens get bad forest fires? Yeah. Yeah, quite a bit. Yeah. Blue 87 lives in the pines. He would know. Yeah, quite a lot, Eddie. Just random. Or sometimes people set them. Yeah, I remember last year, like, man, like, I don't know, 20,000 acres, 22,000 acres burnt. Yeah, yeah, they do. Pretty bad. It's just like a tinderbox out there, Eddie. Not when there are kits like the 3D out these days. Yeah, but still, man, 35 years ago, it'd be cool to finish it, see what it looks like. Maybe it'll look better. Kids set one last year from a bonfire. Yeah. Yeah, man. There was like, man, I was like on the kind of like part of the Pine Barrens you can see on Parkway. It would be like the equivalent to Pennsylvania Turnpike, Eddie. And like I remember being coming back uh, and seeing like probably like 3 miles, 2 miles of burnt trees in the forest next to me, like just burnt, man. It just like charred sticks. Do they log at all in the Barrens? Not that I know of. I think it's yeah, yeah, Lenoka Harbor. I was coming back from there on the Parkway, and yeah, man, it's crazy. Um, Not that I know of, Eddie. I think most of it, there's very little of it that is private owned. Most of it is state forest. It's all, protected. There's a million over 1.1 million acres or something like that. It's the biggest inland forest in the United States, like coastal forest, I think they called them. Um, there's like 7 counties it consumes. What else? I think it's even bigger than like Yellowstone or something. I just saw 100 years ago. Yeah. Why wasn't it ever developed? Is it swampy? Yeah. It's like it's I don't I don't know why wasn't it ever developed? I mean, the ground is not. It's very acidic. Nothing really grows on it. Only those pine trees and shit. 'Cause it's swampy. Parts of it are, but no, I don't know. I don't know why it was never developed. It's like Eddie, like tomorrow, Eddie, I'm going to drive through the pines tomorrow. You'll see, like, I'm going to do live streams tomorrow during my route, and you'll see, you could drive 20, 30 miles and hardly see anything, like people, few houses. There's parts in there where, like, you don't see nothing, nobody. Yeah, it makes the forest better when it burns, gets rid of the bad stuff. We burnt my father's woods. Yeah, because up to 40 years ago, there were millions of acres of land undeveloped. Not even in the pines, still lots of undeveloped in South Jersey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's kind of weird how, but like, there's like parts of the pines where people used to live. Like there's villages in there that are like, you know, gone. That used to be there like 100 years ago. All these different little towns. It's pretty interesting. The whole story about the Pine Barrens and all the little villages uh, that were there that are mostly all gone now. Um, Pretty interesting though. It's yeah. The only thing that grows in the pines are those pine trees and blueberries and cranberries. That's it, man. Are there any hilly or mountain regions in Jersey? North Jersey, there's like tons of mountains. It's kind of hilly in the pines. Some of the pines are pretty hilly. Wouldn't you say, Blue 87? Yeah, bog iron and all this other. There's all kinds of koofies. I don't know what bog iron is, but yeah. Yeah, the movie Jeepers Creepers. It's loosely based on him. Is it really? Jeepers Creepers? Maybe Bigfoot. Yes, it's a little hilly right to the water. Yeah, I mean, there's hills there, but not like mountains or anything. North Jersey is pretty mountainous, really mountainous. Like you get up way up there, yeah, there's some big mountains, man. Blew me away the first time I ever went up there. I never knew there were so many friggin' mountains. But it's kind of like, you're up there around Water Gap, Pennsylvania, like where Water Gap is in Pennsylvania. So it's nothing but mountains up there. So it's kind of the same way. But yeah, there's some pretty big hills in South Jersey in the Pines. You would like it, Eddie. You could rip around on your quad in the sand. You get lost in there. You can get lost in there. Some places you don't have cell reception too. That's the bad thing. Yep. Jersey Pines. Pineys. Called them the Pineys. You're a Piney Blue 87. Yeah, it's pretty neat in there. It's pretty cool. You drive around in there. My friend used to. I used to go with my friend and go four wheeling in some of the places. And it's pretty like you could go in and see the remnants of like the bog iron pits and the glass furnaces and the villages that used to be there. And there's like whole areas, man, where there's like the trees are still there, like, but there's nothing to them. They're standing dead trees, like as far as you can see. It's crazy. I don't know if I'd want to spend the night in the pines. Big lake up in northwest, small ones down this way. I like driving through West Virginia through the hills and the mountains. Yeah, that's nice. I guess Jersey is similar to PA, but I guess, yeah, beaches. That's about the only thing that separates the two. There's beaches, coastline, you know. But yeah, I mean, there's plenty of pines down by the beach too. Yeah, like I think it's like 1.1 million acres, something like that. It's a lot of ground, man. How big is the Jersey Pine Barrens? 1.1 million acres, roughly 17,000 square or 1,700 square miles. It encompasses 22% of New Jersey's land area. Yeah, it's huge. So, someplace you don't want to get lost in either. All them trees look the same. The pines look spooky during the day, never mind about nighttime. There's some nice hiking trails through the pines. Lots of dirt roads, tons of dirt roads, man. Yeah, there's just like I don't, if you're like used to it, I guess. you know your way around. But if you just venture off, if you just were to venture off into the pines driving, because there's a lot of roads you can drive on. They're all just dirt roads, sand roads. You could get lost in there, seriously lost. Like, especially if you're in an area that doesn't have no cell service, you're totally screwed if you don't if you're not good at finding your way back. 60% of PA is wooded. That's why I love this state. Yeah, the old Jersey Central line AC went by me maybe 12 miles from here, all through the pines. Blue Comet. Yeah, yep, yep. Going through where you are, Chad's Ford. Yeah, yeah. Like if you get, I don't know if there's anything still up by you, but like if you go down to Chad's Ford, the right of way is still there. You can still like um or Chadsworth in Pennsylvania, Chadsworth. The right of way is still there. You can see tracks, some places, ties. Yeah, yep. 70 miles an hour, man. Boom. Down to the Jersey Shore. People, I'm sure people live in the Barrens, but they have large towns in the Barrens. Very few people live in them. Large towns? No. I large towns around them, but there's no large towns in them. Would you say Blue? I wouldn't. I mean, I don't drive through all of them. Around them, yes. In them, no. And people do live in them, but it's very few and far between. There's not like you're not going to find like a development in there. There's no 55 and older community in the Pines. My kid's girlfriend came across the old cast iron. Look out for the road. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, those are cool. Yeah, there's one in Chadsworth that sits right there on the main street. I don't know that main street there, but there's a sign there. I'm sure they're popular. Oh yeah, yeah. There's a what you will find there are a lot of hunting camps there. There's like a lot of hunting clubs in the pines. So you'll get guys that are part of a hunting club and they go down there during hunting season and hunt. But the only thing about pine barren deer, they're tiny. They're not big. That's the one thing about them. But there's plenty of them. No, not in them. A lot of people have moved to the Chatsworth area. Yeah. Yeah, people at Deliverance live. Yeah. Sequel like a pig. Squeal like, yeah. Squeal like a pig, boy. We went through West Virginia last time around 1 a.m. Scared my wife. Yeah, the thing about West Virginia, like we went a couple of years ago. We went down to um, Harper's Ferry. We were, going down for trains, and we were going through the back roads and the like up the mountain. Yeah, that is not good, man. You get up some of them roads, man, and there's like it's like right out of Deliverance, man. It's like yeah, shacks and yeah, tiny roads and one way in, one way out. It ain't too good, man. What's up, Ray Bertelstein? Yeah, but if you don't have either of those things, you're pretty screwed. You're pretty screwed if you don't have either of those. Rick, I love going to something West Virginia right next to the Tug River. Well, West Virginia's not far from you, Eddie. You should come to the Pines, Eddie, and go camping. Maybe look for the Jersey Devil. No, West Virginia is, yeah, it's pretty close to you. If you don't have them, then don't go wandering. Well, I'm just saying, like, if you take if you decide, oh, let me see where this road goes, and, you know, next thing you know, you're lost. Hey, there's camping places all over in there. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to do in there if you fishing, hunting, camping, four wheeling. People go in there and ride their horses. There's parking spots, parking lots where people truck their horses into and go riding horses in trails back there. And trails, I mean, they're like roads to nowhere. Dig a hole and shit in it, Eddie. I mean, you go kayaking back there. I mean, if you're an outdoor person, there's tons of stuff to do. People go in there, and there used to be like there probably still is. There's like wilderness schools where you can go and see what it's like to live in stone ages. They teach you wilderness survival, and it's pretty cool. There's like nature walks where you can go. There's some pretty. There's what's in there a lot of beside like you know animals, um, carnivorous plants, and some of them are only found there. Yeah, carnivorous plants. So it's pretty cool. I mean, there's birds, carnivorous plants, snakes, reptiles. I'm sure anything you got to worry about are copperheads and timber rattlers. I don't know. Are there any poisonous snakes in there besides like water moccasins, Blue 87? No copperheads in the pines, but rattlers. Okay. Mountain lions, grizzly bears, timber wolves, and coyotes. Yeah, none of those. Maybe coyotes. Think there's any? Yeah, there's probably coyotes in there. Maybe bobcats. Think there's bobcats in there, Blue 87? Squirrels, deer, possums, skunks, fox. Probably a lot of fox. Eastern diamondback, I believe. Tons of coyotes, bobcats, black bears. Yeah, You think there's black bears like down in the south part? Do you have them up by you? Wolverines? I don't know about Wolverines. Yeah, I don't know. I never thought I would hear black bear, but maybe up by you there are. Can't imagine there's a ton of them. Yeah, they're everywhere now. We had one around the house a couple of years ago. Really? Wow. Huh. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen any like, or even heard of any like down like in the southern part, like Atlantic County. Yeah, Atlantic County. Even like, what would like Chemung be? I guess that would be. I don't know what that would be. I don't know what county. Ocean County? I don't think that's Ocean County. I don't know what that would be, but yeah, Atlantic County. I don't. I've never heard of any, but who knows? There might be. Just imagine living in Southeast Asia, no tent camping there unless you want to die. Why? Why can't you tent camp there? Chemung is Burlington. Okay, so it'd be like Burlington County. Yeah, Chadsworth. That would be like Burlington County, Basto, right? I guess. What is New Gretna? Is New Gretna? What is that? What county is that? Rattlers, mountain lions, bears. Yeah, didn't some mountain lion attack somebody in like California? They were like hiking a trail or something. Some mountain lion swooped on them and ate them. Burmese pythons, poisonous centipedes, jaguars, you name it. Poisonous centipedes. Don't you have any woods where you are, Rick? The tiny slippers of Burlington that touch the marsh down by Bass River. What's Tuckerton? What county is that in? Yeah, coyotes are a nuisance everywhere, man. Not just, yeah, they're a nuisance everywhere. What county is Tuckerton in? Ocean County. Okay. Tiny Tim's Trains. Looks like a good spot to go. Tiny Tim's Trains. Go to Tiny Tim's, buy some trains, and watch some trains go by. Extremely overpopulated. Well, nothing's hunting them really, except when people decide to hunt them. Yeah, they need to hunt them more. Hunt them, trap them. Yeah, trappers. You got any trappers up by you, Blue 87? Tiny Tim's Trains is in Ashland, Virginia. Tiny Tim's. I forget what I asked you now. You're going to answer me and I forget. Hey, Dwight Curley, what is up? I've been to Ashland. they have a season for coyotes here. I don't know if they have a season here. I don't know. I don't know. You would think the season would be all year for coyotes here. Uh, what's coyote season in New Jersey? Or when? Coyote season runs late September, early October through March. There you go. Specific dates varying slightly between bow and firearms. And you should be able to hunt coyotes all the time. Trapping season is from November 15th to March 15th. No bag limits, though. No bag limits. And Sunday hunting is prohibited. They should let you hunt on Sundays. Such a stupid law. They should let you hunt on Sundays. Animal traps are illegal here now. Well, everything's illegal there. Digger? We knew that. You didn't have to tell us. We always trapped when I was a kid. Furs went in the toilet, but I think it rebounded somewhat. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I would think that they did. Fur coats are getting popular now. I don't know if it's fake fur or animal fur. Coyotes. You'd be okay if a coyote ate your kid, if somebody made you a coat out of it. But yeah. Yeah. See, Eddie knows everything over there is illegal. You can't do nothing over there. Mice, rabbits, leave them alone. They are your friend. No, they're not. Yeah, they bullshit. They don't eat people. They'll jump you. 100%. 100%. 100%. You get a pack of them, they'll jump you. That's true, Stretch. Last year we passed the sentence law where it's now recognized that animals are sentinel beings. What does that mean, sentinel beings? Oh, geez, you British people. I don't like trapping myself. The animals has to suffer before the trapper finds them. Yeah, but if you're trapping for fur, that's what you want to do. You want to, if you're collecting furs, you want to trap them. Then you could strategically dispatch them. Oh yeah, man. Down here behind my cousin's house was a cornfield, and somebody was out in the cornfield at night, and the coyotes were all around them. Yeah, those fuckers will eat you in a minute, man. They'll just jump on you. Don't think they won't eat you. You get a bunch of them together, man. They're like hyenas. My mom had a pet raccoon when she was little. Rocky the raccoon. A rabbit killed one of the knights in the Holy Grail. Oh, come on, Jimmy. It's a cruel way to hunt, Rick. Yeah, well, what are you going to do, Digger? Nobody said man was nice. Well, what do you think, man, when we go to the muskrat dinner in 2 weeks? All those muskrat trappers, they were trapping muskrats. Can't go out there and shoot them. You got to trap them so we can have our muskrats for our muskrat dinner. Come on, Digger. Coyotes or wolves are oversized dogs. Coyotes aren't much bigger than a fox. No, the coyotes around here are pretty big, man. You would confuse it with a medium sized dog. Like, you would think it's a medium sized dog, the coyotes around here. 100%, man. They're pretty big. They're not that small. Foxes are small. I don't know. Coyotes around here are pretty big. We had a couple pet raccoons in the neighborhood. The German lady next door had one for like 15 years. Really? 40 pounds. Holy crap. Can you imagine the hat that would have made? That was a big hat. The one that took our cat was big. Like a small German. Yeah, like a small German Shepherd. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, Blue 87's cat got snatched by a coyote. I'm telling you, man. They would go after a good sized dog. I don't know. Maybe the coyotes are different down by you, Ray. But up here, they're pretty feisty. They definitely are medium-sized dog. Coyotes are roughly 50 to 60 pounds. Yeah, I guess. I don't, I'm sure you'll find a bigger one depending on what it's eating. They eat little calves or something. Little cows, little baby sheep, baby goats. I'm sure they could take down a goat or a sheep. A neighbor's beagle got ripped in half by two coyotes. Yeah. Yeah, like when they get into that pack hunting stuff, man, they're not, you can't, yeah, you don't want to mess with those things, man. You ain't going to outrun them either. Your dog was about the size of a coyote. Man, that's a big raccoon, 40 pounds. I'm surprised you don't have a pet raccoon, Blue 87. It's the foxes around here. They're about the size of maybe like a poodle, a regular poodle, not like some Labrador poodle or something. Yeah, they're about, I don't know, 18 inches, 20 inches tall, something like that. Raccoons are cool, but can be feisty. Yeah. Yeah. They look all cute, but, I guess unless you get them from a baby, they're almost like cats. Yeah, foxes are cute, I guess. Nancy has foxes that live in her backyard. She feeds them. She's got like a bunch of them. Yeah, mountain lions, they'll kill livestock, but I'm sure like the coyotes around here, like they'll kill like little baby sheep and lambs and goats. No doubt about it. Especially you get a couple of them together. Had a bunch of pet possums. And pet possums? Possums are very beneficial. Yeah, all those little critters, they eat a lot of bugs and stuff. Yeah, that's probably why we don't see many rabbits around here anymore. Coyotes got them. Between the coyotes, the eagles, and the hawks, it's rough being a rabbit and a squirrel. I wish some coyote would get the squirrels in my backyard. 140 pounds? Oh my God. Really, Digger? He's a little overweight, isn't he? Eddie, do you have any mountain lions or cougars where you are? Four legged cougars, not two legged cougars. Yeah, 140 pounds. He's a little overweight, don't you think, Digger? I don't know, man. Yeah, but Nancy's got like a whole little fox family in her backyard. She feeds them. She feeds them. She's probably going out anytime now to feed them. I don't know what she feeds them. They're probably like horse sized logs in the backyard, Digger or Eddie. They're probably horse size, not human size. Got a bunch of fox out back, red and gray. I've never seen a gray fox. I've seen red foxes. I think I've ever seen a gray fox. Do you feed them? Yeah, Digger doesn't pick up those logs either, Eddie. Digger, you don't pick up the logs, do you? Is that Ron's job? Digger scoops them up with a shovel and launches them into the neighbor's yard. Yeah, beneficial to us. They eat rodents too. Possums eat rodents? Really? I thought they just ate like bugs and stuff and trash cans. No, they eat rodents. I see some walking in the woods in my backyard. You never hear them cry in the middle of the night. Holy shit, talk about freaky. Like babies screaming. Foxes? Foxes cry in the middle of the night? No, it's anyone's job. We have a poop shovel and a rake, same as the ones we have at the stable. So you actually go out there on pooper scooper duty, Digger? A vixen? What's a vixen? What's a vixen, Eddie? My niece had a business at picking up poop. Yeah, man. People make good money picking up poop. Going to people's houses and picking up poop in the backyard. Yeah, yeah. I see signs for them all the time. Pooper scoopers. You got their little car. All you need is a little tiny car. Got all your poopy bags, little scoopers, go around. Probably do like 10, 15, 20 ounces a day. Probably make a couple bucks, man. Probably make a couple $100 a day. Just scoop and poop. Overhead is low. Females calling young ones. A vixen is a girl fox. Oh, is that what that is? Why isn't it a bitch? Like a dog? A vixen? Look at you, Eddie, with your fancy words. You're getting like Digger now. Just grind it up with the lawnmower digger. He doesn't have no grass back there, though. Digger, you don't have no grass in the back, do you? Hey, he's got paving stones down. They gotta pick it up, Eddie. It's against the law. You can't leave it out. It's against the law. They'll go to jail. Spreading germs and disease. Steve is just finishing the new flag area. Digger, we need to see a little video of this flagged area that Steve did. I'd like to see how it looks. All this work that he's been doing. I haven't even seen a picture of it. It's been hard at work for months. Pooper scooper duty. Okay, some footage. He's had a lot to do, leveling it all up and compacting the stone. Yeah, I'm sure he has. It's a lot of work. Oh boy. Now the dogs can drop logs on your stone, your flagstone. Better seal it up so they don't stain it. Nothing worse than shit stains all over your new stones. Terry, what are you get? When am I getting a dog? When am I getting a dog? When you get married. That's when I'll get a dog, Eddie. Fuck do I want a dog for? Fuck that shit. No. I like dogs, but nah, I don't want one. Too expensive. If you need to pay someone to pick up your poop, you probably shouldn't own a dog. Well, there's a lot of people that shouldn't own a dog, but they own a dog. It's just how it is. It's how our society is. Guess what? I tell you what, if people, if, I bet you somebody doesn't feel like wiping their butt, people would make a business out of wiping people's butts. People are lazy. Deal? Okay, it's a deal, Eddie. I don't know, laziness. I don't know. Call it whatever you want, but there's plenty of. Listen, there are people that drive around and clean people's trash cans. Somebody made a business out of this, cleaning trash cans, pressure washing trash cans. They got a truck. They stick your trash cans on the truck, picks them up, pressure washes them, cleans them up, and puts them back. People are lazy. Who the fuck would clean? Who would pay somebody to clean their trash can? I mean, I can see maybe it's in your garage. You don't feel like cleaning it, but come on, man. That's how people are. People are lazy. What if the dog shits on your living room rug? Well, I won't. I won't discuss something that happened with somebody lately that a certain dog did. No, man. No. Yeah. The hell with that, Eddie. No. Yeah. No. That won't happen if they're properly trained. That's not true, Digger. That's not true. They're gonna shit when they gotta shit, Digger. It's just how it is. Digger, if you have diarrhea, you're gonna shit wherever you need to shit. Stretch Limo and his partner getting married. Dwight, trust me, I'm not into dudes. I think you should kick Dwight in his nuts, Eddie. That's what nursing homes are where they wipe people's butts every day. This is true, but I'm sure that somebody might make a business out of it one day. Coming around every morning, 6 a.m., to wipe your butt. But yeah, people are that way, man. You got people that wash your windows, clean your trash cans, pick your dog's poop up, clean your house. What about the people that clean your house and people that come and do your laundry? Ain't no different. People that come and cut your grass. People are busy these days. They ain't got time. They don't go into the living room and do it on the rug. They go into the kitchen. Well, Digger, I seem to remember a certain dog barfed on one of your blankets in your bed, on your bed. So, Digger, things happen, okay? And you had to throw away said blanket. I remember that, Digger. Did Hank drop a log on your bed, Digger? No, but he barfed on his bed. Yeah. Things happen, man. You can't help it. Dog gets sick, barfs. That's all it is. And still, barfing and pooping, it ain't good. I never had a big dog that kept doing his thing on my lawn. He wouldn't pick it up. So I got the shovel full, went to his house and put it on his truck windshield. I would too. I would too. There's somebody that walks their dog around here and doesn't pick up after them. If I find out where they live, you can guarantee I'm gonna throw it at their house. Put it on their front step. As soon as they walk out the door, they can step on it. Knock on the door, put it in a brown paper bag, light it on fire, and knock on their door. You can guarantee you, if I find out where they live, yeah, I don't know what is wrong with people nowadays. They just let their dogs shit anywhere they want. Most people pick it up, but there's a few people that are lazy fucks that won't clean up after their dogs. Well, Digger, that happens when you feed Hank expired chili. I don't think that's why Hank got sick. So, did you guys discuss Scott Adams passing away? No, I don't even know who Scott Adams is. We're talking about dogs and poop. Who's Dilbert? He was the creator of Dilbert cartoons. Oh, okay. No, Wigwag, we didn't talk about Scott Adams passing away. Do you want to talk about him or something? Is there something you want to say? When's the last time you drew Dilbert? Who was Dilbert? Was Dilbert that Great Dane? Bob Weir died also. Was he your work partner? Who's he? Co-worker? Kyle Stevens, what's up? Right, I would have done the same thing. Yeah. Wigwag, you're really putting a real downer on the chat tonight. Far side, okay. Dilbert. What wasn't Dilbert the dog? It's not the dog's fault. It's the owner's fault for being dirty owners. Well, I didn't say it was the dog's fault, Digger. Of course it's the owner's fault. Yeah, that's the dog's shit on your lawn. I didn't say it was the dog's fault. Bob Weir, one of the founder members of Grateful Dead. Nah, they sucked. Wigwag's being a Debbie Downer. He sure is, Eddie. He's being a real Debbie Downer. Computer geek. Nah. How old was whoever Dilbert dude was? How old was he? I'm sure that the Grateful Dead dude, he died from all the drugs and alcohol. Sure, that's why he died. What's up, Kyle Stevens? Are you going to be a real downer here? We're having a good old conversation about dogs and pooping all over your house. And here comes Wigwag with his downer stuff. When the neighbors get evicted, it took them a month to get rid of the fleas from the house. How many animals were in that house? Cancer's going to get us all. Psh, years of hardcore drug use. Yeah, sure. Pickle and preserves you? I don't know about that. I mean, look at Eddie Van Halen. He died from cancer. Probably from smoking, I guess. I don't know what kind of cancer he died from. But, yeah. 3 dogs and 3 cats. Really? It's not too bad. I thought you were going to say like 48 cats or something. It's not too bad. Dicker's got 5 dogs. Oh, shoot. Anyway. Man, I can't believe Hank is 140 pounds. You need to put that dog on a diet, Digger. He's overweight. When he goes to the vet the next time, they're going to chastise you. They're probably going to call animal services on you. 140 pounds. Uh, Jerry Garcia. Didn't he die a long time ago or something? Kyle, you did a great job on the engine house. Yeah, he did. I'm surprised. He built a lot of kits. Kyle just blew through those kits like nothing. What's up with that? Is he a mastiff? No, uh what do you call one of them dogs? Rottweiler. It's not even. He's like a Rottweiler and something else. He's a Rottweiler, and a poodle. He's a Roddy poodle. He goes to school and he does agility. Big deal. He's still 140 pounds. I think he's a little overweight. Only two original members left, and the two drummers. What is the average weight of a Rottweiler? No, let's see. What is the average weight of a Rottweiler? 80 to 100 pounds for males or females. 95 to 135 pounds for males. I guess he's okay. He's a little overweight, though. It's not too bad. Unless Hank is a male or female. Is Hank a female? So he's just a little overweight. He goes he goes pooping in the woods, huh? Now if you were in the UK, you know what would happen? The poop police would give you tickets. Poop police would come. Can't poop in the woods. Digger, you need to make a harness for Hank. He can pull you into town. He's bang on the ideal weight. The teacher saw him this morning and said he's perfect. No Misfits are really big dogs. Bull Misfits, yeah. He has a harness for when he's doing close protection work for the FBI. Digger, what did you have for tea? Kyle Stevens, what are you going to do now that you built all those three buildings so fast? You could have at least waited a little bit between them. Now what are you going to do, Kyle? What is for tea? Dog logs. That's not even funny to me. For tea, I had chicken Kiev and boiled potatoes. I don't know what chicken Kiev is, but I guess it's good. And afterwards, I had some kind of cake. Eddie, what are you going to have for dinner? Do you know yet? Did you figure it out? Oh, feels a little chilly. Not the chili you eat. I think it's going to be cold tonight. I don't know if it's going to be cold tomorrow. I don't know what I'm eating. I had homemade ham and bean soup. Not really want that again. You mean you don't really want that again? Oh boy. With cheese and vegetables inside it. Hmm. Not sure. Add more switches to the main line for future industries. Added passenger passing and passenger side. Bourbon ball ice cream. What is that? Bourbon ball ice cream with pecan caramel chocolate chunks. Who makes this stuff? Bourbon ball ice cream. And more deer, squirrel, lizard poop. Yeah, well, but that's natural though. In the UK, that's natural. Your dog's not natural in the UK. Sausage, carrots, and potatoes. That's what you had, Rick? That sounds okay. Oh, local creamery. That does sound like a pretty good ice cream there, Wigwag. You got more buildings to build, Kyle? Or is that it for now? Oh, there goes the camera. It's going around. Maybe I'll see Tiny Tim's train store. Nah, it's too far down. Can't see it. Well, so you got any other depressing news for us, Wigwag? Eddie, did you decide what you're having for dinner? Or did you leave? Kyle, are you at work? That is it for now. These were the main three I wanted to start so I can work around them. Gotcha. Gotcha, Kyle. You're you weathering and detailing the buildings, Kyle? That's what Digger wants to know. Are you weathering and detailing them? Define detailing, Digger. Define detail. Oh, shoot. All aboard. Let's go. There we go. I like those air doors on the Amtrak coaches. That'd be pretty cool to have in your house, wouldn't it? That'd be neat if you had that in your train room. Going into your train room, have some air doors. Learning how to paint all these small pieces is fun. Hey, you'll figure it out. Would be adding mortar lines. fixing in exterior drain pipes. Oh boy, oh, almost forgot. You noticed the Fostoria FreeCam has a windshield wiper on it. No, really? That's funny. How about that? Yeah, I don't really watch that cam. Hmm, has a windshield wiper. Just went, just want to focus on getting track laid out, getting things running. Yeah, that's a good thing to focus on, Kyle. Get your track figured out, get it all working right, and then do other stuff. Some people are consumed with building stuff and they forget about their track. Then they have problems with their track. They wonder why they have problems with their track. Good idea, Kyle. That's funny. Maybe it's something new that they're putting in on their cams. Little wipers. I think Virtual Railfan's going to have an, uh, an app for your phone now that you can pay for. Eddie left. Eddie deserted us. Jerry, what do you have planned next for your layout? Well, Dwight, I mean, I still have other things to do. I talk about it in my next update video. You'll see it in there. I'm ready to weather the track and add the ballast, then weathering the ballast. I've been a Virtual Railfan member for 43 months now. Really? Why do you pay for that? 43 months, dude. Why do you pay for? What do you well, like? What's the benefit of? I mean, I could see you want to support them, but they don't need your support. Scout Trains owns them. They're a big company now. 43 months. Yeah, I see no value in being a member of there. I just don't. I mean, they got plenty of free cams, and even the ones that are member only cams, most of them don't work anymore, or they're down all the time. Yeah, good for you, Wigwag. It's only $2. I understand it's only $2, Wigwag. Do the math. 48 months. Do the math, Wigwag. Gosh, I hate to even think about all the memberships that you have to people's channels, which is nice, but do the math, man. You're spending a lot of money on memberships. It's nice, but yeah, just wanted to support them. I understand you want to support them. I get it, but they really don't need your support, truthfully. They don't. Yeah, I mean, there's people that are like $24 a month they spend. I don't see what they get out of it. Like I said, there's not that many member cams, and a good bit of them are down all the time. And what's the difference? Like you have one view, and it's no different than the next view that much. And quite frankly, like the Johnstown member cam sucks. The regular cam is a better view. So I don't get it, man. But now they're going to have the app, so you're going to, you'll be able to watch on your phone. Like what? Like you could just go to YouTube on your phone and do the same thing. You need an app for it? I don't know. You don't pay for cable TV. Well, I understand that. That's nice. But you could be socking that money away instead of spending it like that. You'd be socking it away and spending it on bourbon and cigars or on some N Scout cars. We supported you for over 2 years. I know you did. I appreciate it. I'm not saying nothing about it, but that's exactly why I did away for it with it. It's exactly why I did away with it. I don't. There's no value to it anymore. So at least I gave you something. I've been watching since the first couple camps. Not even sure how many years it's been. Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since Virtual Railfan's been on. Yeah, but think about all the memberships that you have. Yeah, I know it's only $2, $1, but if you got 10 of them, it adds up. $10, $20 a month, $30 a month, whatever it is. I mean, you know, $30 is $30. Nancy showed up earlier on two, I remember. On two, I remember. Yeah, Nancy used to go to the Palmer cam all the time. They kicked her out though. She had something. She said something about somebody, and they kicked her out. Oh, they were talking about the Yarder car. She was talking about her Yarder car all the time on the cam, and they banned her from the VR chats. Are you still talking? Apparently so. DB Tech. I was waiting for you to come back. It's funny, people buy trackside Mike super chats and he doesn't have access to the money. Why not? That's stupid. Like I would tell people don't waste your money. Stop doing it. Yes, YouTube is just a money hungry piece of shit. You got all this stuff now that just, it entices you to to spend money. Like this crown shit, that's nothing but getting money from you. That's all it is. That's all. Yeah. Minimal traffic. Well, that's a good thing, DB Tech. Straight sections, too. I was only told on the curved sections since I'm not soldering my rails. I don't know. What are you talking about, Kyle? Mike does tell people that. So why do people keep doing it? Well, isn't he monetized or nothing? Well, he's got to be able. Well, why does he even have monetization turned on if he can't get to the money? That's his fault. I don't know. I don't care. Whatever. Well, he doesn't have it. YouTube has it. Well, I don't understand why did he even turn it on then? He could turn it off. He can turn it off if he's monetized. He could just turn off his super chats and whatever else, his extra things. That's stupid. Yeah, and I don't know, why wouldn't he want to get his money? I don't care. It's not my money. I could care less. Yeah, it's not my problem. I could care less. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of ridiculous, man. Well, he should just turn it off, is what he should do. Yeah, I think I gave him a super chat once, like $2 super chat or something. Hmm. Well, I guess YouTube's happy. Maybe you should get an app for you, Doy Curly. Get an app. Ray said to solder my track. I was told not to really worry about it since I'm in a stable environment. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Massive windstorm again here. Yeah, it's supposed to be windy here tomorrow. I don't know. Expand 2, small gap like the width of a business card. Yeah. You shouldn't have to solder track if you put it together correctly. I don't know. I soldered my N scale track just because it was I was using flex track. I did flex track though. That's why I use flex track everywhere. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Oh, huh. Interesting. How do you get rid of the ad that showed up above the chat? It pauses the chat window, pushes the chat window down. Um, I don't know. Refresh, click on something. I don't know. YouTube used to do that quite a lot. I don't know. I thought they stopped doing it. Refresh. Yeah. Man, you see that dude with what's neat layout? Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. That's the only way to do it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see it too much anymore. I used to see it quite a bit. I guess it just lingers here and there. Yeah, just hit refresh DB Tech. Side of the track for conductivity. I got a joiner to build my benchwork. Oh, sticker. Unfortunately, my modules are not built perfect. They are all built by a non-powered handsaw. That's okay. They build houses and furniture with non-powered handsaws. Welcome back, James. Anyway, damn, I'm almost three hours here. I'll go 8 more minutes and then we're done. Eddie took off on us. Didn't even tell us what he was having for dinner. I don't know. Oh, you're pretty much done with your track, aren't you? You're just going to put some sidings in here and there? I fixed 2 go coaches, new couplers. What was wrong with your couplers? My Gargrave track is all flex. Helped together with glue and small tacks. No kidding. That's why I started small with just the loop. Figured if things held up out here our humid climate, I'm good. Well, I'm sure it'll hold up. There's plenty of people that are in humid climates that have layouts. I have a new layout video coming out soon. Okay. There's a train coming the other way. Yeah, don't rush, Kyle. As long as you're running trains and having fun, Kyle, that's all that matters. You just run trains around a circle. You'll be okay. Just a single main loop with one siding. We'll eventually add 2 industries to switch out into the facility on a small yard. That's plenty. But you have a lot of long straightaways, which is nice. That's plenty. First layout was made with a handsaw and a screwdriver. Yeah, look at Wigwa or Mystic. Mystic built his modules with a handsaw and a drill. That's all he needed. You don't need fancy tools, Kyle. You don't need fancy tools.
Because that.
You should understand your ever king and Cooper should have been included with the areas this time. Oh, really? Wow. Wow. No shit. It's getting a little Wild West over here. Public safety.
Yeah, maybe that was 45.
Huh.
Yeah, 45. We're on scene. Did he say he was going to be in the rear complex?
Over.
Yeah, the right rear corner of the lot.
My Bachman track, if things ever started to change for the worse, knock on wood, so far I'm good. Out of 12 memberships, people, only 7 watched it. Not everybody's going to watch, right? Just how it is. Some people won't even watch. They're just giving you money because they like it, Dwight. That's how it is. There were plenty of people that were members on my channel. I don't think they ever watched any of the videos over there. It's just how it is. James, I didn't see that, James. Sorry, I missed it. I was working on my layout. Yeah. Just how it is. What are you gonna do? Anyway, that is it. We're just about done here. Who has a link to their burning layout Fireball? Who has a link to the burning layout Fireball? There's no link. Fortunately, I need to run. Phone is dead. I need to run too, Kyle. Have a good night, Kyle. Thanks for stopping in. Take care. See you, Wigwag. Have a good night. Good night, everybody. Have a good rest of your Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Cab Crew Wednesday. Heath, 8 o'clock. Both of them are on at 8 o'clock. Catch us later. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow I'm on live stream during the day. Take you for a ride.